Watch this.
Watch next. Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hoods, putting in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack and Swaggy Big, rocking the gear, it's so clean.
Lead guys and go easy, off the easy, push easy. With my steppers, our special kids, making blitzing so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub.
We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat Botese, Jeremy McInnes, Whitfield Roderick, Coach Carr, and Ryan Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out.
The Dub, baby. You heard it first.
This Pat Botese reporting live from the Dub. We got one of the greatest from Goon City, Coach Gates. What's good, boss?
Oh, man, appreciate you guys for having me, guys, and appreciate you guys for being here at our stadium today.
No doubt, man. I mean, y'all got a jewel over here, man, and I know that motivates your players when they get to play here every week.
Yeah, our kids love playing here, man. Our last game, of course, was this past Friday, and so now we get an opportunity to go on the road and go chase 5 more. And our kids, when they get an opportunity to play here, man, they don't want to play anywhere else. So we're fortunate to have this beautiful stadium here.
No doubt. Odessa Permian next, man. What you looking forward to?
Really good football team. Want to run the football. Want to be a physical football team up front on the offensive side of the ball. So we're going to have to play well and stop the run. And then, they do a lot on the defensive side of the ball. So, it's not going to be an easy game. They're going to be ready to play. They have a lot of tradition in the Story program.
Yes, sir. If it ain't live, it ain't be. It's your boy Bo, episode 66 of the Dub. Shout out to Coach Gates, Goon City. That's where we did our Super Bowl for Big U Sports League at, and Coach Gates happened to just swing through. He said he was on his way to work to study Odessa Permian, and of course, I'm going to take my time to pull him to the side and get a quick interview behind my banner. So, just a shameless plug right there for the Big U Sports League. But man, shout out to Crowley ISD because they rolled out the freaking red carpet for us. It was absolutely ridiculous. Where he was, that was called the media room. So we actually created a media room where we did post-game interviews with all the coaches, gave out the rings and trophies. It was something unique. We even gave out rings to the cheerleaders for the winning teams, which was also unique. So, man, I appreciate Goon City and everybody for rolling out the carpet for us and stuff like that, man. It was an exciting affair. Man, check it out, though. Hey, we got a new guest on here, Professor Diggs, in the building. What's up, Professor?
Yeah. I've made it, and Lamont's not here, so I feel like the best thing.
There you go, my boy.
Hey, Diggs, Lamont fumbled last week, so he got pushed to the 7th man. You know what I mean?
when the men give you the ball at the 1, you got to go over the goal line and deliver.
Gotta get it, man. That's bad business.
Absolutely. So, Professor Diggs, I saw you dance and stuff, man. We're going to have to work on that technique a little bit. The Plano East dance. That was hilarious.
J-Max, you need to dance.
Hey, B-Rob, what did you do?
Hey.
B-Rise, what it do?
Man, what up, big homie? Man, what up, man? I'm trying to get this dang computer working, man. Every week, it's always something, man.
Bro, yeah. Hey, look, and I thought your house was in order because you got that dog to stop barking from last year.
Like I said,
and now we got the internet problems.
These folks really be asking me, I'll be asleep.
Hey,
and that's the
she around here somewhere.
B-Rise, you really do be taking a nap, man. My suggestion is, man, that you should probably take your nap. Take your nap before the show. I do it all the time.
I don't be asleep.
Listen, I'm in my 40s, man. I need that nap.
I might need some medication. Then.
I'll be just like you.
If I'm
Coach Carr,
what's going on? All right, I'm gonna take you up.
Coach Carr, what's going on? I think B-Rise got a latency issue. I think he's 6 seconds behind or something. But what's up, Coach Carr?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Pat Boteezy? How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm blessed, man. I need to come by your shop, man. I need to be blessed with the Oak Cliff native gear. I ain't got it yet. Every time I call you, we don't connect. I got to connect with you, man, to come get some gear. I'm trying to spend money with you.
You know what, Pat? It's your money's accepted, and we match kindness with kindness. So don't worry about that. What up, J Mac? Hey Diggs, listen, you need to come by the shop so you can get you some Plano West native.
I said Plano West.
If you know anything about me, we're not talking about Plano West at all on this thing. Unless we're talking women's soccer or something. Hey, that's mentioned on this show.
We talking about
them fight words.
Fight words.
I think he meant East.
Don't fight me, Diggs. Don't fight me.
All right, Swaggy.
What's good, bro? Full on and swag gear. I feel blessed tonight, man. We're gonna have the A game from Swaggy tonight.
Hey, man. Two things important, man. First of all, I'm grateful to be here after the weekend I had. I'm not gonna even touch this. I'm not even getting into that. Just know God is good. And second of all, man, shout out to my boy Willow, man. I went to the Seagoville and I forgot who they were playing. Yeah, ESD game. And dude, those Seagoville Willow jerseys are off the chain. Man, you did that, my brother. You did that. I hate that I ain't gonna see the Carter and Kimball ones Friday because football is more important right now. Carter football is, that is. But I'm pretty sure they're going to be out the chain, too. And also, shout out to my CC boys last night. We went over to SOC and took care of business 5 times in a row now. That's 5 straight wins over them. So it's safe to say we own the Mecca in basketball.
Boy, how the tides have turned.
Good morning, B-Rise. Glad you made it
back.
There
I go. What up, fellas? I'm back, man. Man. I'll pay this high-ass internet bill and still got problems. Man, hey.
Bruh. Man. All right, and to the famous J-Mac. The J-Mac, hey, we've had some great conversations during the week and stuff, man. But I told you, you're the most famous part of the dub. It comes with a big responsibility. What up, J-Mac?
Hey, man, I am officially now the infamous. I am public enemy number 1. I think I might have passed Matt Diggs. I'm on more bulletin boards than anybody right now. You know, it's black on black crime and went up. It broke all kind of numbers.
No, you ain't passed Matt Diggs yet.
I don't know.
I didn't go 15-0 last week. I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah.
No. J-Mac, last night, Carter Sock game ended. I'm over there talking to my fans. We chilling. I get bomb rushed. By stock players. So they gonna do what to us? We gonna lose in what round? Oh, yeah. We watched the show. I was like, man.
Wait, them kids are big.
You gonna be that sorry? You gonna be that sorry? Be on the sideline with us and what we do to him. I'm like,
hey, wait a minute. That just went right over Swaggy here and it came out of his mouth.
So effortlessly, like he didn't skip a beat, like it was so normal, like it was part of his everyday vernacular, man. Oh my god!
Swagger say, hey man, I was just chilling with my fans. And these
That's
folks
what he
just
said.
No, I was about the Carter fans. We were just sitting there talking about the game. They just bomb wrestling. Just out of nowhere. I was like, man. Hey, I was like, I'm sorry, little dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, boy. See, I'm sorry, McDees. I don't know. I know you. I watch your podcast. I know you and Wizard. Y'all very professional. I'm sorry you all came here tonight. There ain't much professional going on. It's just us. It's just Swaggy and them folks.
Swaggy and his fans, you know.
Right. Hey man, my fans they missed me last week out there.
We're gonna have a hashtag Swaggy Mafia starting over here.
No, for real. Look, they already gave him the whole uniform. I think he in the starting lineup.
He's definitely the big fan.
We're gonna ball.
Hey, well, speaking of Swaggy, I'm gonna drop this quick interview that he did right quick, and he filmed it with the camera straight up instead of landscape mode. But here we go.
My bad, y'all.
Oh, I
with
guess
the
it ain't
Dubs
going.
in the line with the victorious Coach Spencer Gilbert. Coach Gilbert, 2 years in a row, man. This just like last year, 37-33 Brown Burner. This came down to the wire too. Tell me how you feel about tonight's game.
Oh man, we had a lot of adversity up through the game. My guys played hard. I'm very proud of my coaching staff, the way the kids played. I think they played hard all night long, and we got the victory. And we're going on to the second round.
Once again, just like last year, again this year, you face the critics, you face the doubters. Everybody's saying y'all gonna be one and done. What you got to say about that?
Well, we don't worry about the outside noise. You know, we take care of ourselves. We know we all we got, and we all we need. And sometimes that means something to us. And so we come out here, we play for us. We don't play for everybody else. The kids play for themselves, and they took care of business tonight.
That's Carter head coach Spencer Gilbert with a Cowboy 41-35 victory. Coach, go enjoy yourself. Shout out to the Dub. Already.
Get home, baby.
I just want to point out he beat me to the shout out to the Dub. As I was saying it, he was saying it. So that's love.
Hey man, shout out to Coach, man.
Hey, shout out.
I'm gonna have to retire. Diggs, you might have to give me some advice on this one. I'm gonna have to retire the one and done boys because we can't get no coaches on no more. They ain't tried, you know, they just disassociate themselves. I'm like, damn, I ain't the one that made you lose. You know what I'm saying? What me?
Well, technically, you are the one that made the rule.
But you made him dance. Hey, Mac, you made him dance.
I ain't the one that made him dance. You earned that dance.
You snuck up on at the stadium. He didn't even make the playoffs the next year.
Damn.
Charles Barkley is sending so many millionaires fishing, and they all come back. So it's just be you, Jay.
Hey, Coach Carr, I will admit. I will admit, Coach Carr, I instigated that one. We were sitting there, and I'm like, J Mac, go get him. So I instigated that one. That man was eating his nachos.
Courtney can't stroll the ball on that cart.
Say, man. All right, so
I'm retiring the one and done dance, man. From now on,
I think we honestly need to, like, this is a true discussion we need to have. As a coach, it wouldn't bother me. It would motivate me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That part.
If I don't make it, then at that particular point, everybody know I'm one and done. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't want to be told on the podcast, but Dallas Morning News told you was one and done. They just didn't dance on you.
That part.
So, all right, so we're going to vote. Are we going to retire the one and done, or we going to keep it going?
Keep it going. It's a Dub tradition.
What you think, Max? You see how they try to put me out there, and with these coaches, when they come at me all angry, I can't find none of these Dub guys.
Don't be scared.
You just can't. Just don't ambush a coach.
You can't get mad. You can't get mad when they want to leave.
Just don't pull a sneak attack. Just don't, especially a coach who's on a cart on crutches. Wasn't Coach Allen on crutches? That man's recovering. That man's recovering, and you're over there dancing on him while he's in crutches and a cast.
Hey, and eat his nachos.
Yeah. No ambushes. No ambushes.
Yeah. He's you know what I'm saying?
He trying to balance the nachos in the cart. God, dog.
Yeah.
So,
didn't he like cart off on you, J Mac, when you started dancing? Didn't he cut cart off?
hey, was it motorized? Was it motorized? Because he did jet out.
No, it was push. He was pushing with that leg.
Yeah.
He had that.
He had his good leg. He pushed with his good leg.
Yeah, he said, "Oh man."
Yeah.
Our relationship ain't been the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
His relationship ain't been the same since. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, Coach Carr. Speaking of Coach Carr, I got Red Oak won last week, so we had to bring your favorite interviewer back. Here we go.
Long time coming. Absolutely. I can't stop. We prepared. We conquered. Yes, sir. Start, prepared, conquered. Woo! Talk that talk.
499 G.
Yeah. Nay.
So Hustle Man came in and did his thing again, man. They did that thing, man.
I met Hustle Man.
Hey.
That's a cool coach, man. Shout out to Coach Johnson.
Oh, I love Hustle Man. He's the coach my son in the 7th and 8th grade. Hey, but no more. Hey, no more of this. We ain't gonna shoot no more slugs. No more slugs.
Okay.
All right.
Million picks. We got a million picks. So we're gonna get to it. Before we get to it, we got to see what work we did last week. So here we go.
Man, look who just done hold up. Navigated hold up. BUC it hold up. Smelling like that Doja. Syrup in my soda. License plate say Texas, so police is pulling over. Feeling young and restless. Diamonds in my necklace. Make the busters recognize a hustler and respect. Yo, CD get ejected. Woodtown, Texas. That's my neighborhood and we ain't none you wanna.
Oh no. Damn.
I tell you what, we had two people with Hoochie Daddy shorts on. And I'm gonna tell you who appreciated Zach Collins probably appreciated those Hoochie Daddy shorts. He liked tights. He liked wear tight stuff. So shout out to Hoochie Daddy shorts.
I'm coming for that spot, Will.
And Coach Zach over here minding his own business, man.
He minding his own business, man.
Just catching strays, man. Just catching strays. He's trying to take care of Melissa, and J Max over there shooting strays, man.
Interesting thing on the list is Coach Carr. All they complain he's been doing for 2 years. He's actually the #1 picker on the Dub for the first time in Dub history. Y'all give it up for Coach Carr.
He's having a great year.
I'm coming for it.
He's having
Birdman rub. I'm coming for it.
No, look, I've been at #2 all year long, a little bit at #1, but I've been holding steady. So all I have to do is just keep waiting in the water. Coach Carr fall back to the pack. So we appreciate that. But Coach, hey, J Mac.
You clearly don't know a winner and a champion when you see one.
Hey, look, man, I know I'm in last right now, but with these picks, I'll be in first in no time.
If you go 20-0, you will.
Hey, J Mac had the best week in Dub history.
He can go 20-0, and I can go 19-1 and still win it.
You will.
That's true.
You will.
That's true. But shout out to J Mac for having the best record in Dub history. We've never picked 15 games before. Nobody's ever gone 15-0 before. And actually, J Mac, that puts you right back in the running. You're in last place, but only by like a game or so. So you caught up like a bum, bro, with that week.
Yeah, you right behind me. You behind me.
I don't want to be behind you with them Hoochie Daddy shorts on. I'll find somebody else.
Yeah, you behind me too.
Yeah, see, that's two Cincinnati shorts. I gotta hurry up. I'm going 20-0 tonight. Come on.
Let's go.
Already. All right, here we go.
Swaggy Wits top 10 picks.
That's always fun. I got enough just to count it for me. I won. Give me my money.
You what?
Hello.
Only on the Dub.
First of all, before we even start, I just want to say out to y'all critics out there, I heard y'all cry. I went and got AT&T, baby, so my internet is perfect now. Shout out AT&T.
Already. Shout out AT&T.
Hey, this ain't the games.
Shout out AT&T.
We're going to go back and talk
that ain't
about
the game. Here's the game.
Okay, there we go. All right. As y'all can see, we doing 20 games this week. We upping it up for y'all. All right, we got Anna 10-1 coming off what I want to call I don't know what kind of feat there was Wilma Hutchins. If you saw the game, Wilma Hutchins should have won, honestly. 10-1 going against China Spring 8-3. If you're familiar with China Spring, they are the state champion of last year, correctly?
Last 2 years.
Last 2 years.
Last two. Okay. So with that being said, I started off. Like I said, Anna, Wilma Hutchins should have won the game. You all saw it or saw the stats. Wilma Hutchins should have won. So with that being said, with seeing Anna struggling against Sulphur Springs a week ago, then struggling with Wilma Hutchins, I'm definitely gonna go with China Springs in this one. What you got, Coach Carr?
Not so fast, my friend. No, I think the complete opposite. I think Anna did what it had to do to win that game against Wilma Hutchins. I thought Wilma Hutchins came out and gave them everything that they had. I thought Anna proved that they could win the game in another way, and I think that's very impressive. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And also, I think China Springs, you can't never count out the two-time defending state champion. But I think Anna has put in the work to start taking those steps to go to where they need to go and hopefully be able to make a run. So in that situation, I'm gonna definitely go with that.
Okay, Diggs and Steph. I'm gonna stay y'all last, and I want y'all to break down the game. What you got, B. Rise?
Man, I give Anna a pass because of the weather was bad last week, and they still won 17-0. So it is what it is. But China Springs is having a down year. But man, I just can't see the defending state champion get put out first round, man. I'm going China Springs.
Second.
Well, second round, I'm going China Springs.
Pat Boteezy.
Man, I've had an affinity for Anna. I hope Anna wins this game, and they hope they don't let me down. So I'm gonna roll with Anna on here. They can play a little defense, and that's what we're gonna roll with.
The famous J Mac.
Man, y'all got Anna twisted, homie. Anna got them apartment kids, and they got them free lunch kids. They ain't losing, bro. They ain't losing, homie. It was bad weather last week. They opened up a can on China Springs this week. This is a down year for China. So give me Anna.
Diggs, give me your pick and break it down.
Man, you talked about it, Swaggy. You talked about how the Sulphur Springs game was a little bit closer. You go back to Paris, even 3 weeks now. Anna's a little bit broken. Something's been a little bit off for 3 weeks, and you can talk about weather and make all the justifications you want. But China Spring at the same time giving up 40-plus points to Waxahachie Life. I mean, come on. I mean, that's a defense you can't really trust at the end of the day. So I got two broken teams right here. Something's got to give. I believe in Ric Flair theory. To be the man, you got to beat the man. When you have any sort of 50-50 kind of games, you stick with the champs. I'm going China Spring.
Ooh. Step, same thing.
What you got, Matt?
Yeah. Call this the Anxiety Bowl because both teams just aren't playing really well right now. Diggs covered it. Anna, if last week was in a vacuum, I would be willing to give Anna a pass, but this is 3 straight weeks of I don't know if they've got an injury, or maybe people have figured out their schemes a little bit because they've struggled 3 straight weeks. China Springs defense has been suspect all year. I think they're allowing almost 30 points per game for the season, not just like in a 3-game stretch. They've given up a lot of big point totals if you look at their totals through the year. So I've got concerns about both teams. In the end, I just trust China Spring a little bit more right now. So I lean to China Spring.
Okay. That's everybody. All right. Number 19, you got the 11-0 Flying Hawks of Red Oak going against the Sandies of Amarillo, 6-5. Man, I picked against Red Oak last week. I look foolish. I'm not doing it this week. I got Red Oak in a 20-point win. What you got for me, Willow?
I got Red Oak and the Fighting Martinez. And here's why. I remember when we had Coach Rob on the show when they got ready to run track and they went down and won state and track. And, and we just talked about winning and what did it take and how did it correlates. And if you ever notice, you go back and look at successful football programs, 9 times out of 10, their track team is extremely successful. So to see this being able to translate, man, I don't see this being a hiccup game for them. I think they're going to win this convincingly. So I'm going to go Red Oak.
Okay. What you got for me, Diggs?
Man, this game is a trap game for Red Oak. This is a game where you're going to look at Amarillo's record and go 6-5, but a lot of their losses are against 6A programs. You got Red Oak down their quarterback right now. I still think if both teams were at their best, I would give Red Oak a 3-touchdown advantage. With them kind of struggling right now, it's a 1-score advantage. Now you put them away from their home and out there and trying to figure out their quarterback situation. I'm going to take Red Oak, but it would not surprise me at all for Amarillo to win this game.
Okay. What you got, Step?
Yeah, if Red Oak was healthy, I would pick Red Oak pretty convincingly. This Martinez has done a good job, and I think he'll be better this week in his second full game at quarterback, and I think they'll have another week to kind of expand the playbook a little bit for him. I think Red Oak will win. I think it'll be a lot closer than people think. I don't think Amarillo's as good as Burleson Centennial is, but I do think the road trip and being out west makes a little bit of a difference. So I like Red Oak in a maybe like a 10-point game, something like that.
Jay Mackin.
Hey man, you know me, I'm down with Red Oak. Even though I got kind of dinged because y'all picked against Red Oak last week. Of course, J Mac gets all the heat. Whenever we on a dub show and it don't go somebody's way, J-Mac gets the blame for it. But whatever.
He do.
That's why I'm done interviewing. From now on, catch me on the dub. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going Red Oak. I've been saying this, me and Matt Stell, we're going to argue about this on a Sunday one time. Red Oak got the best wide receiver duo in the state. They got a really good defense. And I believe that the quarterback, Martinez, he's playing like he don't want his season to end. Like every play, that dude is playing like it's going to be his last. I saw it last week up close. Like this dude ain't trying to fall. You can hit him however many times you want. You're going to have to drag him down. Like he's playing like, nah, my season not ending today. And because of that, I'm taking Red Oak.
It's funny that you say that, man. I think they're more dangerous with him at quarterback than they were before.
That's a good point, Will. I agree.
Because he had an element that they didn't have. You putting the ball in his hands every time, you got to count for him.
I agree.
A lot of stuff you want to do on the outside is open.
Right.
Referee Bo.
Hey, I'm second what J Mac said. Me and J Mac was actually at the Red Oak game. We got to see him up close and personal. My worry with him before the game was I saw him the second half against Midlow, and he was throwing ducks to the ground or whatever, wasn't even getting to the receivers. But they worked with him. He was throwing darts, man. He had a couple of long touchdowns, long passes, perfect passes, and I was just amazed. Then you add the running element to him because he's a bull in a China store with the ball in his hand. So, and then they have a sophomore running back that got a little juice to him. The wide receivers, like J Mac said, are the best in the state. Robinson is just electric with the ball in his hand. and Taz is a beast with the ball in his hand. So I mean, they're hard to defend. The defense is stepping up with Kamori and Morgan and a couple of the other players. I like number 15, I think, on the outside. Hey, Red Oak big in this one to me, man. And hey, Martinez, I apologize. Don't be mad at J Mac. It was me who said it the week before. But you good to go now, buddy.
And me. I said it too. I'll take the blame.
Hey, it was all swaggy. My bad. It was all swaggy.
Man, nobody hates Swaggy. Swaggy got fans. You dig? Everywhere you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Swaggy comes to the stadium, and then all the coaches see him, and they just start hugging on him. I ain't never seen no. They just hug him. Every picture, everything. They just be hugging all on Swag. Oh, this Swag. Oh, come here, bro.
B Rise, what you got?
We good.
What you got, B Rise?
Man, I heard all that. You know, Red Oak got the best receiving core. They got a good defense and all that. All that said, give me Red Oak by a field goal.
I thought you better say it.
Oh, man.
It's coming at some point in the show. Yeah. That's everybody.
We got your.
Yeah, I was the first one. I said Red Oak.
I'm talking about Coach Carr. We got yours.
Yeah, Coach Carr broke it down. He broke it down.
Red Oak, yeah.
All right, here go a good one. You got the Richmond Royals, 11-0. A surprising 11-0 team out there, going up against one of the greatest high school coaches I've seen lead a program. He led Allen to a lot of them, and now he's got a 9-2 Barbers Hill team. And with that being said, Richmond, I love you. I appreciate you being on the show. And do not, and I repeat, do not go after J-Mac. But I'm definitely going to go with Tom on this one. I'm going with Barbers Hills. What you got? What you got, B-Rise?
It's going to be a close game. But I'm going Barber Hill as well.
What you got, Coach Carr?
Hey, man, I've been going Richland all year, and it ain't going to stop today. They're explosive. They've been playing good ball. They've been beating people. I'm going Richland.
What you got, Step?
All right. Now, Swaggy, you know Tom Westerberg's not the coach at Barbers Hill anymore. He hadn't been there for like 2 years.
He not?
No, he's in Salado, man.
I can't change.
Out here picking the Nope, it's too late.
Too late. No switch.
But I will say they do have a state championship head coach. The guy that they have won a state championship at Cedar Park. So they do have a state championship. They do have a good coach. I'm not saying Barbers Hill doesn't have a good coach. This is not Tom Westerberg. I like Richland a lot. I saw him in person against Timberview. I really like him. I like the running back, Michael Turner. I like their receiving core. Deion Jones is really electric. I think they got a coach's kid at quarterback, so he's a good game manager. He's a coach. He's all those typical coach things that you hear about a coach's kid. And I think their defense is better than people think. The one concern I have about Richland is their only really good win of the year is over Timberview. We saw what happened to Timberview last week. So I do have concerns about Richland. I think they're going to beat Barbers Hill because I don't think that district 8-5A Division I was very good, just looking at the playoff results and how things matched up. The wild card for Richland to me is how do they handle the travel. The game is in Austin, in Hutto, so be interested to see how they handle that. So I like Richland. I think it'll be a close one, though. I think Barbers Hill's got a really good offense, so I think it'll be a high-scoring game. I'll take Richland by a score in a 42-35 kind of game.
Ooh, I like that. What you got, Diggs?
Like Step, when I'm facing these out of area teams, I kind of look regionally, and 8-5A was down. And if they would have played anybody other than McKinney North, they wouldn't be here right now. I think they just got a favorable matchup as McKinney North was broken, kind of like Anna and a couple of other teams we've talked about. Richland is playing at a high level, and I think they love listening to shows like this and people like Swaggy picking against them doesn't even know who the coach of the opponent is. He's still picking against them. I'm taking Richland to beat Barbers Hill because Houston area, it ain't that good this year. 8-5A was not good at all.
Again, Richland, do not take it out on J-Mac. He's with y'all, I'm pretty sure. What you got, J-Mac?
Yeah, I'm gonna get blamed for it regardless. So it don't even matter. I'm gonna show up and somebody gonna be, yeah, you picked the kid. I'm like, God, yeah, screw your mama. But, okay, so I got Richland.
What you got, Boteezy?
Oh, you know who I got? One of the coaches, referees for me, Coach Hollywood. Shout out. That's my dog, wide receiver coach. Hey, man, y'all gonna do y'all thing, Richland. I'm proud of y'all. Have a great season.
That's everybody. All right, here's a good one. All right, you got Allen 7-4. A man, a game I actually saw last week against Louisville. Louisville, I love you out there. I don't mean no disrespect what I'm about to say, but I don't think I've never seen. Okay, again, what I'm about to say. Do not get mad at another dumb, but this is me talking. I don't think I've never seen a dumb play call like I seen last week. I'm just keeping it real. You shouldn't have lost that game. But versus Arlington Martin, 8-3. If y'all familiar out there, for y'all make these picks, let's don't forget Martin. Hold on, who was it, Matt? Somebody got blasted in this game, like third game of the season.
Martin got
Yeah,
blasted.
Martin got beat.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Allen beat Martin by 3 touchdowns, I think, in week
51-31.
Yeah.
But before I let y'all get this pick, I'm gonna give y'all some free game. Allen also lost their starting quarterback last week to a shoulder. And if you've seen his backup, I'm pretty sure you're gonna pick Martin like I am. What you got, Coach Carr?
Man, why you always pick me first, dog?
Okay, my bad. What you
No,
No. Hey, Ward, Coach Ward is in the chat watching. So you can't.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's watching.
Ooh. Okay. Only because, all right, it's a couple of things. Arlington Martin has their consultant back. I think he's been making a difference in that program. Also, Allen did lose their quarterback. And I don't know if Allen's going to be Allen. Now, is Allen quarterback, losing a quarterback is going to be a 3-touchdown difference? I don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So, Arlington Martin.
You might go 20-0 again. What you got, J Mac?
He didn't go nothing. Oh, never.
Oh, that was you. My bad.
He ain't never went undefeated ever. He don't know what it feels like. He don't. Only me and LeVar Ball. We the only ones that can say never lost.
Hey, what place you in? What place you in?
Never lost.
What place you in?
We ain't
We're in the
talking
playoffs.
Well, what place are you in?
I'm in first place in the playoffs, baby. I'm still
No,
playing.
it's overall.
I'm in
Overall.
first place. I'm in
It's
first
overall.
place. I
Okay,
don't know about.
I'm asking questions.
I'm in playoff
You don't
mode.
have to get defensive, sir.
Survive in advance, baby. That's it. That's all we doing. Never lost.
All right, I hear you.
So what you're saying is DeSoto wasn't a real state champion because they didn't win the regular season crown last year? Is that what you're saying?
I would say that. I would say that because they did win district. But I got enough enemies over there, and I'm, I am a man of love. I'm like P. Diddy. Call me Brother Love.
Woo! I don't know. Pause.
Yeah, pause with the pause. I'm P. Diddy with the pause.
Not the bad boy, not that one.
But actually, man, I like Allen defense, man. I thought Allen defense played pretty good last week.
They did.
Louisville. And I go back and I think about the Cedar Hill game against Martin. And even with a backup quarterback, I think that Allen team is very comparable to that Cedar Hill team that beat the hell out of Martin. And because Martin didn't scrimmage Duncanville, they picked up their ball and ran out the back door. I just can't pick them. So give me Allen.
What you got, B Rise?
I'm with J Mac, man. Like you said, Martin, man, like you said, they really haven't played nobody. Like, who had they really beat? They said they barely won district, man. The quarterback hurt or not, man. Give me Allen, man. I don't care. Give me Allen by 2 touchdowns. I don't think Martin is really that good this year.
What you got, Boteezy?
Hey, I put Allen up on the promotion for the 2 and Through crew. So that's why they up there with the number 2 on their chest. So, but man, y'all made a compelling argument for Arlington Martin not to win this game. And, you know, and I know the head coach is there behind the scenes trying to, but give me Allen in this on the squeaker.
Ooh, what you got, Diggs?
And y'all are saying that Allen with 7,000 students in their school, the drop off between QB1 and QB2 is going to be the factor that you're going to consider to recount that 3 touchdown first week or the week 3 advantage. Y'all are dumb at that point. Allen's going to name their score against Martin. Martin played Arlington Bowie 30-29, and Bowie couldn't even beat Plano. And I tell you something, Plano ain't very good this year. So these are your calibration scores with your Arlington ISD schools. And now you think they're going to lose to Allen? Allen by 3 touchdowns.
I like that. I love that breakdown. What you got for me?
Well, hold on. One thing.
He's the new coach.
I know one thing, Professor Diggs. You are not allowed at the Cracker Barrel in Arlington all 20. I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. You're not in, don't come over here, all right?
What you got, Dig?
I was really impressed with Allen's front 7 in the game against Louisville. They really dominated. That's going to keep them in a lot of games, especially in games against teams who aren't really explosive offensively. Martin's not very explosive offensively. I think I think Allen is a primarily running team anyway, so losing their quarterback is not going to impact them as much as it would other teams that throw the ball a lot. And I also think with a week to prepare and game plan, they're going to have their backup quarterback ready to go. So I don't think Allen beats Martin by 3 touchdowns, but I think it's, 17 points. I see Allen winning, 31-14, something like that. I think they handle Martin pretty. I'm not a big believer in Martin this year. They haven't really beaten anybody of note. Allen has at least played. Allen's beaten McKinney. They got a win over Louisville now. I think Allen gets the win.
Right.
Ooh. Okay.
They have a win over Martin.
Here go a good one. You got the upstart second-year program, District 748 champion, Frisco Panther Creek, 10-1 versus a stingy powerhouse, Waco La Vega, 7-4. Man, I'm on the Panther Creek train. I think Panther Creek is a tremendous team. I do believe they are one of my picks to get probably to the regionals. So I definitely don't have them losing here. What you got, Step?
You got Panther Creek swag?
Yeah.
I'm a little torn in this game because I think, man, La Vega's tough. Like, La Vega is a playoff tested, athletic, country tough team that's athletic with experience in the playoffs. Their kids got a little S in their neck, if you know what I mean. They'll hit you, they'll strike you, and they'll talk a little noise to you. That's a really good La Vega team that's always tough-minded. They're always really good on defense, and they're more of an offensive team this year, which is weird to say about La Vega. They're much more dynamic offensively, and they struggle defensively. If they were more defensive-minded, I would be more inclined to take La Vega, but I think with the game being at the Star, and I think with it potentially being a shootout, I'll take my chances with Braxton Roberts and Panther Creek in this one, in a close one, though.
Okay. Boteezy.
Yeah, I'm going to second that motion. Waco La Vega hadn't won the state title since 2018, 19, somewhere up in there. They've been treading water, in my opinion, since then. So we're going to go with the new upstarts, Frisco Panther Creek at the crib.
Everybody's favorite, J Mac.
I got a question, Matt. How close is Waco, Connolly, and La Vega?
They're like across the high. La Vega's on east side of 35. Connolly's on the west side of 35. They're like 5 or 6 miles away from each other.
That's what I thought. See, the free lunch kids that went to Connolly. Give me Panther Creek. Shout out to my man Braxton Roberts. Shout out to my man. What's the wide receiver? Trickett.
Braxton Trickett.
Yeah.
Trickett. Shout out to Trickett. Shout out to Roberts. Panther Creek by 40.
There it is. Let's see. B. Rice. You already went B. Rice?
Oh yeah, no. But give me Panther Creek in this one.
Ooh, what you got, Step?
He already picked.
I already went. Yeah.
Okay. I got the match mixed up. What you got, Diggs?
Twins over here, but I'll assume you're talking about me. I'm actually a little shocked at Steps analysis because I look at that La Vegas-Stephenville game, and I think La Vegas figured something out defensively. And every now and then there's a game that gets stuck in my mind, and I can't get past it. If Pinkston could go 21-20 against Panther Creek, and now you got La Vega in that pedigree and that defense, I think La Vega is going to beat Panther Creek. So I'm taking La Vega.
Ooh, I like that. Willow Ware.
Ooh, talk that talk.
Listen, whenever Braxton and White Chocolate, as Lamont calls them, come down to the South and do a clean sweep, I don't necessarily know if Waco La Vega gonna be a problem. Listen, they own something else up there in Frisco, Panther Creek, and even with that Pinkston game, I think that was a game they overlooked. But then you got to turn around and look what they did to Solana. So, I'm rolling with Panther Creek.
I like that.
If Pinkston gets that 2-point conversion, are you still so sure about this? I mean, that's the difference in that game.
But they didn't. So it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You're only as good as your last performance. And we're not going to judge them on playing Pinkston 4 weeks ago. Okay, we're not going to do that, Professor. All right?
This should be pretty easy for everybody, I hope. Let's see. You got Alito, defending state champs, 11-0, versus Lubbock Cooper, 8-3. This will be easy. I got Alito. What you got, B. Rice?
Alito, they're gonna have a freshman team second quarter. Give me Alito about 40.
Both easy.
And give me Alito about 50.
Damn. J-Mac.
Coach Coleman said, I like the Coach Carr versus Diggs argument. Hey man, you gotta be careful with Coach. You gotta be careful with Professor Diggs, man, because he likes to suck you in, and then you know what I'm saying. He gets you.
It gets you.
He gets you. So don't get fooled by it. Don't get fooled by the momentum. It might be a tactical ploy.
Hey, listen, man. I got a chance to hang out with Diggs.
Man, look, dog. I don't even think they play football in West. I think they don't play football in West Texas. I'm sorry, I don't believe it.
Damn.
You can't convince me of that.
Damn.
They don't play good football in West Texas. You go to West Texas when you're bored. Now they do play good girls. Girls basketball is very good in West Texas. So we can talk about girls basketball, but y'all not gonna come out here with no football talking about some West Texas. Give me Alito by 40.
There it is.
Plus 20.
Wait a minute. What? Hey, J-Mac, you gotta do some new one. That's a new one for J-Mac. Ain't nobody steal my boy Stilo out there. That's his.
I ain't worried about nobody charging me up in West Texas because I ain't going out there. So
what you got, Willow?
Man, I got to fight Aaron's, man. That's what I got.
What you got, man?
Valencia.
What you got, Steph?
Man, I got Alito, but they're not playing very well right now. I think the quarterback. I think Haney's battling like a hamstring injury. He's not running very much. He's still out there playing and throwing, but he's not running like he was early in the year. Those things tend to linger. They beat Shoemaker. They beat fourth place Shoemaker 27-6 last week. Mm-hmm. Lubbock Cooper's better than Shoemaker. Like, I don't think Alito's going to lose this game, but I think it's going to be a little closer than everyone thinks. I think Alito still wins by 3 touchdowns, but they're not. It's not going to. They need to start playing well, or somebody's going to come up and bite them. They're not playing great football at the moment, so little concern there.
That's Red Oak next week.
Hey, J-Mac, real quick. Hey, J-Mac, what school? What school he coach? Man.
He's at Coronado.
He's at Coronado. Okay. I'll make sure it went Cooper.
Did they make playoffs? Shout out to Coronado.
No, they had a rough year, a bad year.
Again, like I said,
2-8. They went 2-8 this year. It's a tough year.
Oh damn!
What you got?
Like I said, but
what you got, Diggs?
Step stole my thunder a little bit because y'all are talking about Alito, and I'm not saying Alito's going to win this game, but when their coach is going on their own little post game interview and talking about that they're going to lose if they keep playing like this when they're winning by 3 scores, that's a big flashing, red flag to me. It's funny because, Alito is kind of, they played last year with the chip on their shoulder and now everybody's expecting them to win. And I don't think they're going to win state the way they're playing right now. And I know we want to go ahead and crown them because of all the talent they've got. And they're the reigning and defending champions, but something is wrong with this Alito team. And I know Haney's dealing with injuries, but you got a first-year coach, and I think last year of Coach Heim at Geyer, and DeSoto got him, and everybody was kind of crowning Geyer as that team, and DeSoto took care of business. I feel like Alito is kind of in that spot right there to where somebody's going to get him, and it's not going to be Lubbock Cooper, but it may happen sooner than later. But I'll take Alito by 3 scores.
Honestly and truthfully, I think that somebody resides on Highway 35. They go by the name of Weibo. That's my honest opinion. Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
What he said. I know it's funny. But you got Lovejoy, 10-1 versus Ennis, 5-6. I ain't even waste no time with this one. Lovejoy by 30. What you got, B-Rise? Uh-oh. We'll come back. Now he
doesn't have AT&T like you do, Swag.
Yeah.
We don't got that good AT&T, man.
What you got, Boteezy?
Golly, B-Rise. Dang.
Hey, I'm gonna go Lovejoy as well. Shout out Coach Chris Ross and the staff. He used to coach my son, so got love for Coach Chris Ross.
What you got, Willow?
Pull that screenshot right there and like put up like one of those sloth animals right there next to him. You kind of
don't do it right there. Don't do it right there.
That's B-Wise
like
right
there.
Hey, Diggs, that's B-Ride's way of getting out of the show. He just let it freeze up so he go to bed.
Batman.
Who I call? There you go.
What's up, B-Raj? You good?
There he is.
Yeah, you had to put water on your face. He delayed.
There you go. B-Rise.
There I go. Yeah, give me Lovejoy, man. I told you my phone, my internet tripping. Give me Lovejoy.
What you got, Coach Carr?
Hey, I want Lovejoy to drive Ennis down the field and just pound them every single play. Yeah, that's why.
Damn. What you got, Matt Diggs?
I got Lovejoy big, and I'm just telling you, Lovejoy is a couple weeks away from being potentially fully healthy, and that's a scary thing for I think the rest of the state. So give me Lovejoy big, and their ceiling is pretty high, and I think that you may see some surprising names in the box scores in the next couple of weeks.
So are you saying there's a chance that Parker's coming back?
I'm just saying there might be some surprising names in box scores in the next couple of weeks.
Ooh. What you got, Step?
Yeah, Lovejoy big. It's not going. And it's no offense to Bam and Kimball, but in his struggle with Kimball, it's going to be a real. That's a big step up against Lovejoy this week. So it's going to be ugly.
Jake Mackin.
Give me Lovejoy by 40.
40.
That's everybody, Pat. All right. We're going to good one. You got Playoff Summit, don't they call? Because we seen them early in the year. They was just Summit. But they Playoff Summit now. 8-3 versus.
That's where you need to start right there.
We know who B. Rod's picking.
Yeah, we're going to go with him first. Versus Texas High, 10-1. Texas High is the only school that beat Lone Star. So I'm there, and I saw that game. It was blowing them out at first, but Lone Star made a hell of a comeback, but just couldn't put it off. But I'm definitely going with Texas High in this one. B. Rise, what you got?
He got Cricket Wireless.
We got like a 30-second delay. He ain't heard nothing. It's like 30 seconds behind.
Y'all need to get some sponsors for him.
We really do, but it's kind of hard getting Mr. Rise a sponsor right about now. We got to wait till some lawsuits.
Get one of these. All right, this is for T-Mobile. It might cost you $25 a month, but it's an instant internet. You can just plug it up anywhere you want to, and it's 5G. You'll be rolling freely. All right,
he needs to stay on his phone. The phone was working.
Okay, and B Rise, you can delay.
There you go.
Hey,
what you got, B Rise?
B Rise. Do like Coach Bryce and go outside and sit on the back porch.
And
like the white put you out for the There we go.
What you got, Willow?
Comments from a minute ago at this point.
What you got, Willow?
Hey man, Texarkana, my second home. Big shout out to Texarkana, Laurel Street. Yeah, I'm going with the boys from Texarkana, man.
What you got, Diggs?
Y'all talking about playoff summit after beating Seagoville. I mean, I know we're the dub, but come on. We can't be calling them playoff summit just for beating Seagoville at this point. Who has Summit beat this year? I'm still waiting for that big win out of there. Texas
Nobody.
Now wait.
Nobody. Followed by Midlothian Heritage. I ain't taking Summit.
Wait, let me justify what playoff Summit mean. Now, besides last year lost to Sock, over the years, this team will walk into the playoffs with a 5-5 record and damn near go to the state championship. Am I lying?
No.
That's why I call it playoff Summit.
So who you going with, Swaggy?
I got Texas High. I just called it playoff Summit by the name. What you got, Steph?
I got Texas High. Summit's got to go to Sulphur Springs and play out in East Texas. It's going to be a lot of Texarkana folks there. It's not a long trip for them. Summit's going to have like 40 people in the bleachers because nobody comes to watch them. Nobody goes to watch the Mansfield schools except for Mansfield High. Nobody goes to Timberview games. Nobody goes to Summit games. Nobody goes to Legacy games. B-Rise is like one of like 7 people at Lake Ridge games. It's just not a lot of people there. Texas High is going to have their whole section full. I just don't think, and I think Texas High is going to attack Summit's man press defense. They're going to be able to block well enough to hold up, and they're going to have a big night offensively. So give me Texas High.
Oh man, what you got, Bo Teasy?
Yeah, Swag. I remember watching that game too against Frisco Lone Star. Hell of an offensive explosion. They got them big old country boys that can play a little ball and stuff like that. And yeah, playoff Summit is going to be the to and through crew this year.
Damn. Jay Mackin.
Texarkana by a lot.
But not by faulty?
It might be by faulty. I'm going to say it real nasty for you, dude. By faulty.
Sir.
Go ahead, Pat. All right. You got Capel, 11-0. Another one of those surprising undefeated squads out there. Versus Jesuit, 8-3. Jesuit is one of those teams that you pick against, and they'll laugh in your face like, ha ha. They done it 2 times this year to be on this show, but it won't happen 3. Give me Capel. What you got, Step?
Man, I think Capel's going to roll, man. I'm a big believer in Antonio Wiley and that coaching staff and those guys. And that wide receiver Capel has, his name is Baron Tipton, but he's a dude, man. He's 6'5", committed to UNT.
Yeah.
Dude plays angry. He's a baller, man. And that quarterback for Capel is playing great football as well. They're rolling all cylinders right now. I think Capel wins big.
What you got, Diggs?
Yeah, I'm taking Capel big, but I think that Jesuit's going to find something in the Capel offense, the scheme, to push him a little bit. So I think Capel's going to be a better team and a little bit more dangerous, which next week, if they're going to play Byron Nelson, which I think they will, they're going to need that push. And I think Jesuit's going to give them that push. I don't think it's going to be big. I think it's going to be a slugfest. I think they'll win 28-14 game.
Willow.
Hey, I'm going to go with Pleasant Grove, even though Jesuit is close to Pleasant Grove, isn't it? Where's Jesuit? It's on the other side.
Close to Pleasant Grove.
No, it's North Dallas. It's North Dallas, right?
What school am I thinking about?
Tollway.
You must be thinking Bishop Lynn.
You think about Bishop Lynn?
Okay. I get those confused.
Jesuit's over by
Basically,
W.T. White.
Galleria.
It's over by W.T. White, yeah.
Bishop
Okay,
Lynn's got
Jesuit is
black
out
folk.
north. But anyway, I'm going with Capel. It don't matter.
Yeah, right.
J-Mac.
How the hell you get that confused?
Well, just heard him. I don't know.
Hey man, I got Capel, the homie from the Grove. He gonna beat the brakes and the rotors off of Jesuit. Name your score. It don't matter. Give me Capel.
This is why Willow wanted to ignore that Panther Creek Pinkston game. I don't think he knows where Pinkston is either. Man.
I don't think.
I know it's the West Dino Diggs. I know that. I know that.
Hey, Diggs.
Shame on you for bringing up in this conversation. They ain't even. You know what?
It's closer to Jesuit than Pleasant Grove.
I did. That was awful, man.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. What you got, Boteezy?
Hey, I saw a Jesuit play a really good game against Highland Park. Shout out to the Watson boys that I know on that team. But yeah, we're gonna go. Guy from the Greedy Grove is gonna get it in the end, man. I think he's changed the whole mindset of the Capel program. They're not your daddy's Capel program.
B Rise. Damn.
He's frozen with anticipation.
Hey, we'll come back to him. Oh, there you go. Okay.
He said Jesuit big.
He said
Capel.
Don't do him like that.
All right, move on. All right, we got Rockwell, 10-1 versus Waxahachie, 9-2. I make this short and sweet. Give me Rockwell by 20. What you got, J-Mac?
Woo. God.
They're gonna be Rise. He's gone again. R.I.P.
He's going to take a nap and he'll be back.
Give me Rockwall, man. I really want to go with Hatch. I really do, but I just think when you play Rockwall, you got to score points, man. You got to score points to beat Rockwall, and I just don't think Hatch can muster up enough points. So give me Rockwall.
Come on, J-Mac. Stick with the South. What's wrong with you?
I do, but I kind of want to win this week.
You want to go 20-0, huh?
He want to get out
During
of
the regular season, I would have went with him, Matt. Diggs, I would have went with Hatch during the regular season. But, let's do or die time.
Speaking of Diggs.
Courage for that, J-Mac. I thought you had courage.
Speaking of Diggs, go ahead, Diggs.
I'm getting some flack on y'all's Facebook group about, just asking some hypothetical questions. I just want to know what what style points could Rockwall give us in this Waxahachie game to make us think that they can be competitive with Duncanville? And I think they can give us some style points in this game. I think they're gonna name their score against Waxahachie. I've not been a believer in Waxahachie. What's Waxahachie's best win this year? I mean, they played up and they got their butts whooped, but they don't have a good win this year. Cedar Hill, I mean, a broken Cedar Hill, not the Cedar Hill we're seeing now. Not the Anthony Edwards led Cedar Hill. And they should have probably, if it wasn't for that pick six at the half, that completely changed the game against Cedar Hill. So I think Rockwall wins by 3 scores.
I 100% agree with you. I am not sold whatsoever on Waxahachie, not at all. Haven't been all year. I'm with you on that. What you got, Matt Step?
Yeah, Ashton Emery. That's the name to watch. That running back for Rockwall quietly put up outstanding numbers all year. I think he's got like one D1 offer from Bowling Green. Man, that dude's a player. He can go. Rockwall's always explosive offensively. I don't think Hatchie can keep up with him either. So I think Rockwall wins comfortably.
Bolteezy.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Rock as well.
Willow.
And we don't have B.
Oh, my bad.
We'll see you B Rise choices, Matt.
Willow.
Yeah. Now here's the deal, guys. Hatchet did play in the toughest district in all of high school football in the state of Texas. So they are battle tested, okay? The 4th team in that district, Rockwall, did beat them to death at the beginning of the season, but that wasn't the same. That wasn't the same Cedar Hill team that's playing now. Waxahachie, yes, it was close, but that still wasn't the same Cedar Hill team now, right? I think all that sounds good, and I think all that's great, but I think Rockwall is still going to beat them because Rockwall puts up points in a very fast and explosive way. So I think Waxahachie, man, got a chance. I think they're going to make it closer than everybody think, but I'm going Rockwall.
Okay.
J-Mac, just send me B Rise's picks by carrier pigeon. Just carrier pigeon.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, moving on.
Using a net.
Hey, no, my internet work, Matt. I could shoot them straight to you. My internet good. Okay.
B Rod's got a stack of AOL CDs on his desk. He's logging in right now.
Right.
He ran out of hours. He ran out of hours on one CD. Got to change the CD out.
Got the net zero.
Sometimes that modem goes in loops, you know.
Hey, I remember those days, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't call his phone. It's gonna kick him off the internet if you call his house.
You got the Crosstown Rockwall School Heath 9-2 versus Duncanville 9-1. Now, if y'all familiar with Heath in this same game last year, they got blasted by DeSoto. So year 2, history repeat itself. They get blasted by Duncanville this time. Because somebody on this show last week said Hutto was going to score points, and they walked out and it was 7 points. So,
They scored 7.
I mean,
yeah,
that's points. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But I definitely got Duncanville by 50. What you got, Bolteezy?
That's my pick right there.
That was easy.
They're gonna make an example out of it. That's easy.
What you got, Jay Mack?
You know what, Diggs? We talked about the style points. This is a game I'm looking for the style points. I want to go in there and just totally humiliate this team, this coaching style, and that way I know that they kind of right. Like, I think they needed that loss when they got it. They need to get humbled a little bit. And this game right here would tell me if they back on track. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking for them to style point. Like, they need to beat the brakes and the rotors off of Heat.
Not the brakes and the rotors.
Yeah.
What you got, Diggs?
So you're wanting to see them. You want to see a Heath oil leak right there on the field. You just want to see them.
I want to see like
But those teams don't get embarrassed. I mean, they get soundly beat, but I don't know if they get embarrassed. So you may be lacking your style points, but you're going to get your win. But I think Duncanville wins by 5 scores. But I don't know if that's good enough for you. Is 42-7? Are you disappointed in that?
I'm looking for 70-3.
Come on, Diggs.
Wow. What you got, Steph?
Yeah, I mean, Duncanville just doesn't usually beat people like 70-3. Samp, I think Coach Todd comes from the Samp tree of getting up by 6 touchdowns and then wanting to get out of there. It's kind of Duncanville will win 49-3 on you a lot, but they don't usually score 70 or 80. That's just not what they do. Rodney Webb's done a really good job at Heath this year, considering all that happened this offseason. I mean, Heath didn't have off season for like 3 months because they completely shut down after that whole weightlifting push-up thing where the coach got fired and all that stuff. So I thought Coach Webb's done a good job there this season. That being said, they're going to air up the basketballs this week. Duncanville's going to win 49-6 or something like that. It's going to be over. It'll be over before halftime for sure.
Hey, get their hoop shoes ready. Wow. Willow.
Yeah, Rockwall, he got about as good of a chance as B-Rise Internet.
Struggling.
I think his internet's working. He just wanted to go to sleep.
Well,
I do too, man. His internet's really working. He just wanted to lay it down.
Listen, Rockwall, he about got as good a chance as B-Rise even being on the show to the end.
Damn.
So with that being said, I'm going with Duncan.
God, that's everybody, man. All right, we got Frisco Wakeland 9-2 versus the most dangerous number 14 in the state of Texas, Lancaster 7-5. I said it earlier in the show, and I'm standing on my words. Lancaster, Alito. It's coming up. Give me Lancaster. What you got, Diggs?
We believe that they can win, right? I agree. I think Lancaster's going to win, but they ain't getting through the 7-5A redo playoffs so in the third and fourth round. But I think they get past Wakeland. Brennan Meyer is a stud. He is him at the end of the day. And if he plays his best game, he is a game changer. He's the best player on the field performance-wise. But I think Lancaster just has too many weapons, and I think they'll take care of business.
Okay. What you got, J-Mac?
Man, I don't know because I don't. Which Lancaster team are we talking about? Are we talking about the ones that was stumbling early in the season, or are we talking about the ones that might be getting hot in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in Frisco other than Pound Creek. It's just kind of like a general rule I have. If it ain't Panther Creek or Lone Star, I kind of don't believe in them. So I'm going to go with the Fighting Pauls. I believe, God is on his side. Apostle Paul has been out there. He done said his Hail Marys. He done repented to the Lord. And I think the Lord is on his side. I think Apostle Paul went and he repented. And the football guys is back on his side. Give me Weibo.
How many Hail Marys did he need, J-Mac, for this game? Did he need Faldy?
He needed Faldy.
What you got?
Getting right with the Lord.
Get right
what you got,
I don't trust Lancaster. I just don't trust him. But I don't think Wakeland's good enough across the board to beat him. Meyer is a dangerous quarterback, and Lancaster's pass defense last week worried me. They gave up like 200 yards passing to a wing T team, so that's a little concerning when it comes to Wakeland and what they can do through the air. But I don't think Wakeland's going to be able to stop Lancaster. I think Kewan Lacey has a big night. Give me Lancaster by 8.
Ooh. Boteasy.
I'm gonna take Lancaster as well.
Willow, where?
Hey man, listen. We talked about it. Here we are. You know what I'm saying? The most dangerous. Well, them and Cedar Hill, the most dangerous 4 seeds in the
I agree.
I think that I'm going with Lancaster. I think that I think they should have an extra incentive because Frisco is attached to this team name from what happened to them last year. I think they should go out with a vengeance, and I believe the fighting Apostle Paul's and his disciples will get the job done.
You invoked last year, Willow, and if they play like that 4 turnover performance, it could get ugly again. I mean, Lancaster's got to prove something to us at some point.
Well, here's what I say, and I've always said this for the season, even before the season started. Lancaster has to figure out how not to beat Lancaster from a coaching standpoint, and that's what I always say, and I just hope that won't be an issue, and I think they're kind of getting that fixed, right? Like their problems going 5-5 wasn't a talent issue; it wasn't anything other than coaching issue. So I think if they can fix their own problems, which they showed they have, I think they got a great opportunity to make a run.
And quit getting personal. It's business.
Yeah, well, yes, that's
this
what
business.
was their problem.
Yeah, this business ain't nothing personal right now.
Yeah,
it's business.
Yeah, we got one goal. That's the win.
That's it. Win and go home. I don't care if you win by 1 or 40. Just win. Win and go home.
Unless you're Duncanville, then you need some style points.
Unless you Duncanville against Rockwall Heath, because I need to know that you're back.
But then you say Rockwall needs some style points. So who else did you say needed style points?
That was Diggs was talking. I said Duncanville needs style points against Heat.
I've been dreading this, Swaggy, because you and I are friends. I don't know if we're going to be friends after this, but I'll let you talk.
Talk that talk.
All right. You got Dallas Carter, 8-3 versus Powerhouse, Stephenville, 9-2. I ain't got a pick. You already know. Matt, you already know. What you got, Botese?
Man, you got Stephenville, a traditional power. Carter looked good against Sulphur Springs, but they looked good against Sulphur Springs last year offensively, and then that offense fell off the face of the earth in the second round. Don't really know how good Stephenville defense is, but like I said, they're a traditional power. They put up a lot of points traditionally, and so traditionally, I'm gonna go with Stephenville in this game, man. Sorry, DWC, but I gotta win this thing.
Hey, let me point out one fact real quick, and I'm not being. Well, I am being biased. I'm lying. I'm being biased. Carter quarterback Cam Patterson, who faced Sulphur Springs last year and faced Lake Worth last year and then played good against Lake Worth. He's a year older and a lot tougher than he was last year. He grew. He's a passer now. He's probably one of the most dangerous dual threat quarterbacks in the state of Texas this season.
Yeah, I like
if you've seen him play.
I like him.
Cam is on another level this year. He's focused. I will say this Carter team this year, they're hungry. They know last year they lost a 7-2 close game. They knew what happened. They knew get back here. They know Stephenville is lurking. On that sideline against Sulphur Springs last week, when they went down, when they blew that 20-7 lead and went down 28-27, those kids didn't get rattled. They didn't start feeling down. They told themselves, we're going to win this game. We will not be one and done, and they went out and did it. I believe in my mind, truly, they're going to go out Friday night, and they're going to leave Waxahachie, and they're going to shock the world. That's just my honest opinion. And like I said, I could be biased, but I'm being serious. So if I'm being biased, I'm going to put the word we. We are going to shock the world Friday night. When we send Stephenville back down that road with a loss. On that note, what you got, J-Mac?
man. Woo! Hallelujah! I need to say me some Hail Marys. Whatever. Speaking some tongues right now. Chanel's in here. Put on one of them holy dresses and say a prayer for me, Sister Spencer. Throw one of them holy dresses on. Say a prayer for me. Because I'm picking Carter. Hallelujah! Give me Carter by 1.
J Mac, take over right quick. I gotta go handle some business.
Oh, go ahead, Matt. You already picked.
We got 2 Matts here, J Max. So you gotta be a little specificity here. I'll let the better looking Matt start.
Give me Step.
Yeah, it's been a great season, Carter, but Stephenville's gonna drill y'all. I'm sorry. It's just like Swaggy was literally on the air convincing himself of a way for Carter to win. Man, Stephenville is just that's a different level of football right now.
Can I change my pick? No, I believe in the Lord. The Lord is on our side.
The key for Stephenville is they got 3 defensive linemen who have great motors, who are big. They were able to destroy China Spring offensive line with rushing 3 every time. China Spring couldn't block Stephenville when they brought 3. That's a bad recipe. And then you throw in Stephenville's offense. They always have a great quarterback. They've got 2 215-pound running backs who go right at you downhill. They don't mess around. And then they got a D1 receiver on the outside going to Texas Tech. That's a bad matchup. Stephenville's going to win big.
By 40?
Nah, I won't say by 40 because, I love my folks from Carter, but it's going to be 30. I hope, and if I'm wrong, I will be glad. I'm actually hoping Carter pulls the upset, but I mean, we got to be realistic too.
Hey, go ahead, Diggs.
Sunnyvale, Salina, Panther Creek. That's your 3 over there. But I was talking to Terry Ray Bennett on a podcast beforehand, and he was kind of because I think if Carter's going into a game and they know that they're going to play a big team, they already give up 14 points about this, and he talked about a story about Freddie James back in the '88 Carter team talking about when they were going to play Permian, and he's like, Carter, we don't know who Permian is, so does Carter really know who Stephenville is to fear and think, worry about that name, Stephenville. So that's something that might be a point to Carter as far as that goes. But if we're talking Sunnyvale, Stephenville right now, we'll all be talking about Stephenville by fall day. And Sunnyvale beat Carter at the end of the day. So I think Stephenville will name their score against our little buddies. I'm sorry, Swaggy. Sorry, man.
Hey, all I got to say back to that is this. If we were to fall, and everybody say Carter get ready for hoop season, we already there. We already 2-0, so we good.
We'll see you in the Whataburger Classic, Swaggy. A little plain.
No, we going to Lubbock.
I'll go to Lubbock for that.
Yeah, we got to go defend our crown we won last year.
Yeah, because they don't play football, but they got good basketball out west.
You don't believe it? Ask Sock Nation what happened to them last night. Anyway, but who we on now?
I think Willow. Willow, you already said it.
No. The professor disappeared, huh? So,
he hit you with a foul and left.
Yeah, and everything he said, I say, I think they know who Stephenville is, even if they don't, their coaches do. Here's the deal. Carter has a hard time beating people that don't look like them. And that has been historically the problem at Carter. So everybody know me. I never go against Carter. I'm picking Carter. But I think Stephenville is on another level. And I think Carter, this is a program changing win for Carter. And it's an opportunity to change the program. projection of it. So
I do agree with that, Coach Carr. If Carter wins this game, this is like a program-defining win. Like this would be a win over a state power that has a lot of name cachet in the state of Texas. Carter wins this game, it's a program-changing win for them, in my opinion.
Yes, absolutely.
That's everybody. All right, well, here we go, a good one. You got the Jackrabbits of Forney. Who called this team another nickname earlier? In a chat earlier, I forgot who it was. They called them something else. Anyway, you got the Jackrabbits of Forney, 10-1, versus the Rangers of Lone Star, 10-1. This is probably one of those best 10-1 games around the state. I've said it week in and week out. I said it in week 1 that 40 was going to win district. They didn't, but they still only lost one game. And I still believe in them. But I also said at the beginning of the year that Lone Star is going to be one of those teams that's going to make a deep run. And I stands on that. So with that being said, give me the Rangers by 7 points. What you got, Diggs?
When I consider this game, I look at Lone Star and how they played early in the season against Texas High, and they were so mistake prone getting early in the game. And if it wasn't for a miracle finish, they weren't going to beat Reedy. Forney, though, their problem, I kind of consider this the anxiety bowl part 2. We're talking about trying to figure out Anna and China Spring. These two teams definitely got their issues as well. Forney doesn't play for 48 minutes very consistently. When they're significantly better than the other team, they look great. But when they're in a dogfight, they have these lulls where they look real bad, and you can't do that against Lone Star. But I saw the meme the other day, in Fleener we trust, and that's where I'm going to put my trust. I'm taking Forney in this game.
Okay. Willow.
Where's this game?
Allen.
It's in Allen, yeah. It's in Allen.
Oh, it ain't in Forney, man. Wow, because if it was in Forney, I'm definitely going Forney.
Fleener knows a little something about Allen.
But Forney travels. They money travels. Listen, man. I think Matt, to the conversation we was having before, I think for Forney, this win is the same as a Carter win. You know what I mean? For them to get to the third round, and for them to do it with the team that they have, they're playing unbelievable defense. And defense travels. They run the ball extremely well. The run games travels. Special teams travel. I'm going with Forney, man. Going with Forney.
Okay.
Big win.
Becoming friends again, Willow. I like this.
Oh yeah, you are
working past our issues.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Hey. All day.
Hey, Will. Will. Hey, Will. We get to that one game coming up later on. We're going to see if that friendship lasts still.
Oh, well, so okay, we'll see then.
Yeah, we'll see how long that friendship lasts on y'all, too, when that one game come up.
I still love Diggs, though.
Man, who don't love Diggs, man? Y'all tripping.
Oh, Diggs my boy, man.
Hey, the people that don't love Diggs,
I don't got to hear him like Swaggy does. I mean, they barely tolerate me at Plano East. I don't got fans like Swaggy does.
Yeah. Nobody got fans like Swaggy. Swaggy, that's a different level. We all wish to be Swaggy.
That's it.
No.
The Swaggy Mafia is a real thing, Diggs. It's a real thing.
What you got, Bo-T?
I'm going Lone Star. I hate it because I like Forney. I'm a fan of Forney. We interviewed a couple of the kids and stuff. I almost feel like they're a year away from taking that next step.
I agree. What you got, Step?
Forney better take that step this year because they're going 6A next year. I think this is a real pick 'em toss up kind of game. I think this is going to be one of the better games in the area Friday night. On paper, to me, these two teams are really evenly matched. I think the key in this game for me is Lone Star taking care of the football. If Lone Star doesn't turn the football over, Colin Blackstock is playing really well. Their quarterback, he was ineligible last year. He got eligible. He had turnover bug early in the year. This year, he started to take better care of the football, put up big numbers. And I think the way to attack Forney is through the air. It's hard to run the ball on them. I think you have to attack them, especially on the corners. I think Lone Star wins a close one. I'm going to go with Lone Star.
Ooh. What you got, Diggs?
I took Forney. I'm sticking with him. Swaggy.
Oh, you did. You said play. Okay.
We need J-Mac. to pick.
No, I was coming to J-Mac last. I'll make it sure. J-Mac. Question for you. Before you make your pick, I got a question for you.
Go for it.
If Braxton Roberts still there, is Lone Star 11-0?
Easy.
He ain't turning the ball. Blackstock ain't turning the ball over.
Yeah, but he ain't Braxton Roberts.
What you got, J-Mac?
That's some deep philosophy right there, Swaggy, going into the.
That's how we all do.
Trying to destroy Panther Creek for your own personal hypothetical.
Hey, Diggs, I started it and then put my hands up.
Yeah, because he know who gonna get the blame for it. But I'm saying it like this, man. If this game was in 40, it would probably be 40 by 40. But since they got to meet somewhere, I actually like 40, man. And since Lone Star, they good, but they're not Longview and they're not Lancaster. They don't have them type of defense. I think those are the defense that give Forney problems. And I don't think Lone Star can replicate that. They don't have them, if you know what I'm saying. So, ain't no free lunch kids in Lone Star. So give me Forney by a touchdown.
I was going to ask you that, J-Mac. How many free lunch kids you think are at Panther Creek?
No. Them kids just hungry.
I'm just wondering. I mean, you got your formula up there. I'm just curious what you think Panther Creek's got.
Well, I mean, Panther Creek will show me they'll beat up on the free lunch kids, so they just
Are you invoking bully ball a little bit early?
Yeah, they already took the hunger at the free lunch kids already. So we just gotta go with them.
They the king of the South. They the king of the South
right
now.
King of the South,
All right, before I get to the next pick, I want to stop and say something to everybody out there that's watching on Facebook or anything other than YouTube. Go to the DFW High School Podcast.com. What is it, y'all? What's the YouTube? J-Mac.
Ain't that?
The Dub.
Yeah. Go to the Dub, hit that subscribe button for you boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it don't take about a good minute to go on YouTube. Go to the Dub, hit the subscribe to us. We'll appreciate it if you do out there. I just want to throw that little infomercial in real quick. But number 6, you got McKinney, 9-2. Hold on. Let me reverse that. You got the Lobo Killer, McKinney Lions, 9-2. Versus Highland Park, 10-1. I don't even spend no much time on this one. Give me Highland Park by, because you never pick his Randy Allen. I don't care who you is. Give me the fight Randy Allen's by 13. Dish, you can't wait to go, so go ahead.
Man, this is back and forth. I struggle with this one. And it's at SMU. I know it's not at Highlander, but I mean, this game is at SMU.
Right down the street.
At the end of the day, what's Highland Park's best win? Louisville? What's Louisville's best win? Plano East. So, I mean, you're going down a real big rabbit hole real quick. Highland Park, and they don't got their quarterback right now at Highland Park. Parker Thompson's a nice quarterback, but he's no Warren Peck. I think McKinney's going to take care of business in this one and break some hearts in University Park.
Oh, wow. Okay. Willow, you shaking your head? Go ahead.
Oh, I thought that was a very impressive observation. However, Highland Park don't lose in Highland Park. I don't care if they playing at Highland Park Stadium on 35. or 75, wherever Highland Park exited Mockingbird. It don't matter. they not gonna lose, man. So I'm going with Highland Park, man. I mean, I think at the end of the day, man, Highland Park is playing in the Highland Park. You know, McKinney is cool, but it ain't Highland Park.
Okay. What you got for me, Step?
I'm real torn on this game. I'm probably picking with my heart a little bit more than my head, and going with McKinney in this game. Big Marcus Shavers fan. I will say Highland Park does lose at SMU occasionally. I know Alito went there twice and beat them pretty bad during a couple of Alito state championship games. So there is a precedent for Highland Park to lose at Ford Stadium. So I'm gonna go with McKinney, but I don't have a good read on this game either way. So, but I'll just pick with my heart and go with McKinney on this one.
And you know, Coach Bryan and Coach Shavers have probably been neck and neck. He's feeding him all that information about that District 7-6A. So that could be a little bit of a next factor right there that I think McKinney will be very well prepared for this game.
Okay. What you got for me, J Mac?
Man, how can you go against the Fighting Shavers, man? I mean,
tradition.
They've been kind of iffy though. I just feel like Highland Park is probably going to.
The side piece has an answer for that, J Mac.
You say who?
Just pretend I didn't say that. I said I bet the side piece has an answer for that. How you go against the Fighting Shavers?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hold on.
That's a damn.
He's been hanging around us a little too long.
Oh,
we rubbing off on your dick. Give me Highland Park, man. No. Don't give me Highland Park.
Damn.
That's a cool laugh right there.
Damn, dude. No. I didn't see that one coming.
Wow. Hey, and Diggs, some people might take that as an act of war.
Diggs will not be allowed at McKinney ISD Stadium next year.
Oh yeah, he will. Cause well, never mind.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Cause it'll be a whole different atmosphere.
Woo! Who we on?
I don't know. Was I the last one?
Yeah, you were still going.
Pat's
got pick it.
No,
J-Mac took Highland Park.
What you got, Steph?
I'm going with the Lobo Killer.
Oh, you okay? Lobo Killer. Ah, damn.
Yeah, I already went.
Okay, what you?
Yeah, everybody's picked.
Okay.
I screwed it up. I apologize. Sometimes you gotta go drop a bomb and run. You know, it's just.
I do it all the time.
I love it, man. Even though I'm gonna get
blamed
blamed
for that too. Apologize, man.
I'm gonna get blamed for that too, D. Don't worry.
They not gonna get blamed for it, so you good.
If you do it on the dub,
You gave me the link, so I mean, at the end of the day,
no lies told.
Oh man, you got North 40 9-2 versus Cedar Hill 6-5. After this week, Cedar Hill will be 7-5. What you got, man, Step?
Well, I made the very unfortunate pick last week of taking Weiss over Cedar Hill.
Me too.
I was completely wrong. So I will not make that mistake this week. Turn those horns loose.
I'll right there with you. Don't feel bad. What you got, Bo Teasy?
Hey, I'm gonna fight with fighting Nick Ward and stuff. You know, that's my dog, man. We're getting a long conversation about that one.
Already. What you got, Willow?
Yeah. Hey, listen. Whenever you got a civil rights hero leading your team, you got a chance. So
This damn Doug, boy, I tell you.
I'm going with the fight Knicks in the 1965 Civil Rights Movement.
Damn, look at him.
I have a dream.
That's exactly. Yeah, he definitely crossed some racial barriers in that picture right there.
I think he might be the first black head coach at Cedar Hill.
Right.
Like that's integration picture if I ain't never seen one before, right there.
It's Warren. No, that's Warren.
What you got? What you got, Steph?
I already went. I took.
My bad. I get the match mixed up. What you got, Diggs?
It's okay, Swaggy. We're getting there. Man, how many times are we going to be just all uniform in a 6-5 team over a 9-2 team? But Cedar Hill is that team right now. I think they've got a pretty clear path to the rematch against DeSoto. And I think they can take care of North Forney this week.
I like that.
Talk.
All right, moving on.
I ain't even picked.
Oh, my bad, J Mac. I thought you had picked. We laughed so, but go ahead, J Mac.
Hey man, I'm gonna make this short. Hey Matt, Steph, when are we gonna eat barbecue? We gonna wait till Nick finally lose or what?
I think Ward said he wanted to come, so I think we got to wait at least till after Sock either wins the state championship or loses. One of the two.
Which Ward, Nick or Kyle?
Kyle. Nick can come too. Nick can come too. I mean, if you're buying,
I'm buying.
I'll invite a lot of people. You buying? You ain't buying Kyle's barbecue?
I'm buying Nick Wood barbecue and your barbecue. No, I ain't buying Kyle.
I got you. Kyle got to pay for it on his own with that sock money.
Yeah, he got that sock money. He paid for his own.
All right, Pat. What you did you pick J Mac?
Yeah, I said
I don't think J Mac picked it.
City Hill.
All right. You got Dub East, the Fighting Hendersons. Shout out to them out there.
Two-way Nick.
Dub East.
10-1 versus DeSoto, the Duncanville Panther Killer. 10-0. Shout out to people. Shout out to Cat Wisdom. Cat Wisdom is now owned by Eagle Drive. But with that being said, Wiley East, they got a pretty good basketball team. They missed a couple of players. I've seen them play this year already. They're gonna get some back after Friday night. What you got, Matt Diggs?
And why Dub East is going to lose the East and take the L and go on to basketball season. I do think that Wiley East will be a little bit more competitive with DeSoto than y'all might think, but I think DeSoto still wins by at least 5 scores, getting up to the Falde range.
Oh, man. What you got, Boteezy?
Hey, I'm going to go with the, some of the best food that I eat every week is provided by the Fighting Lee Feasters. So we're going to go with the Fighting Lee.
Not the Lee Feasters.
That looks just like it.
Fighting Lee Feasters.
It do. It look just like it. He look like he bad as hell, too.
Yeah, hey, Lee's on Facebook shooting guns and carrying on. It's a gangster culture over there at DeSoto.
Hey, but look at Lee. He look cross-eyed. So is Lee cross-eyed?
Yeah, he might be, man. He might be. When he was shooting that gun on his live, he looked like he was clearing house up there at the shooting range. Like everybody had to move.
Hey, listen, they don't. Lee straight up out of Louisiana now.
Yeah, well, technically, that's like East Texas, but whatever.
Boy,
I'm talking about my home state.
Where you see from, J-Mac?
East Texas.
Well, y'all funny. Y'all funny. Oh. Say that one, man. Say that one. Say that one. That one coming up.
Ooh.
What you got?
I got
what you got? What you got, Willow?
I got the
like rise, man. I just want to go to bed.
I got the Fighting Lee Feasters. The gangster feast. I got the gangster feast.
What you got, Jay, back?
Hey man, give me them gangsters out of DeSoto, baby. Keep food messing
What you
around
got,
and find
Diggs?
out there in DeSoto. Shit.
What you got, Diggs?
Still got DeSoto.
What you got, Steph?
DeSoto big. Miss.
Damn. I'm pretty sure Roger picked the same. All right. You got a traditional powerhouse. Rest in peace to Coach Gary Gaines, by the way. 7-4. Premium Panthers versus the North Crowley Panthers, 11-0. Man, it's gonna be a tough one. You got tradition versus undefeated.
You're not
This was a
selling
game
this
we
very
thought
well, Swaggy.
we thought we were gonna get this game last year, but Permian fell in the first round. But this year we actually got it. And with that being said, give me North Crowley by 28. What you got, Diggs?
They're hanging. They're going half 100 on them. I'm taking North Crowley by 50.
Damn. What you got, Steph?
Yeah, it's gonna be a blowout. North Crowley big.
Damn. What you got, Boteas?
This Pat Boteas reporting live from the Dub. We got one of the greatest from Goon City, Coach Gates. What's good, boss?
What you got, Willow?
I got the fighting brisket and the fighting chicken.
He ain't never lying.
That boy can cook.
He can. What you got, Jay, back?
Man, I told y'all they ain't playing. Once you pass the Lido, football stop out west. So give me the fighting games.
Damn.
You got to keep going to Brock, J Mac.
Okay, Brock. You know, I don't.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I'm kind of like a
Yeah,
elitist.
Brock's
I don't
quiet.
really care from small schools, but for you, Diggs, I do it.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, Brock got it quiet.
They
All
do.
right. Number 2. Now, Pat, you can put up the picture.
The fighting wing, man.
The fighting Jesse Wise.
You got to fight Jesse Wise, Mr. Wahid Man, Lobos, 10-1 versus Frisco Reedy, 10-1. Now, we talked about this Lone Star Forney, 10-1. Here go another intriguing 10-1 matchup around the state.
Intriguing how?
Hey, it's just because it's two 10-1 teams.
Because I got Frisco, because I got Frisco Reedy walking out of here with a upset win. That's why. What you got, Willow?
Shit, I got Longview. You should have had this game at 21.
Damn. What you got, Diggs?
Now, Willow, you be a little disrespectful to Frisco Reed. Frisco Reed's got some defense. And they got some playmakers on offense, and they got size in the line, so they actually match up pretty well against Longview. I don't think they're going to win this game, but I don't think they're going to go just get their butts whooped either. I think Longview is going to have to fight out a 21-10 kind of a win.
All right, first of all, Diggs, that's Longview game. They're going to take
I
you to
know.
the
That's why I'm
quarter,
picking them.
and they're going to drag you and drop you off somewhere. Listen, Reedy, you can say whatever we want to say. We can sit here and have these conversations. There was a 3-round team last year that got handed a third round by Langston. They gifted them the third round. Okay? There's nothing intriguing about this game. Is Reedy playing well? Absolutely. Are they playing good football? Yes. Are they East Texas football? Absolutely not. And Longview is on a whole nother mission. They got the happy wing, man. You didn't see that smiling chicken they got with them? Look at him. That's a happy bird. That's what we call a free range.
Not the free range chicken. Oh, that was so funny when you said that on the show, Martin. It's free for me.
I think you need to put a little respect on that Reedy name.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Hey, y'all realize this. That team is only a fluke play away from being 11-0.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I hear y'all.
It
And I mean, it was a fluke.
Hail
I don't know how the hell he caught that, but he did.
It sounds good.
What you got, J Mac?
Got the Apostle Paul out there for that game.
They gonna need Apostle Paul if they play it on Winning come Friday or whatever they play, because it ain't happening against King and them boys. Give me Longview. Taylor Tatum probably gonna run for about 250.
Damn. Did I get you, Step?
No, me and Pat haven't gone yet. You always forget about my boy Pat up there, man. Pat just laying low.
Pat gonna be last.
Okay. You know, I do give Reedy respect. They find ways to win, and they're the kind of team that if you let them hang around, they're gonna bite you. So I think Longview needs to jump on them early, put it away early, and kind of just get them out of the way. Because if Reedy's hanging around late, they kind of squirrel their way into wins. So I think Longview will put them away. I think King will have him ready. Taylor Tatum obviously is a great player, but man, nobody talks about the Longview defense. Longview's defense is really, really good. Yeah. Like, that's one of the best defenses I've seen all year. Those dudes can ball. Willie Nelson, Buda Garrett, that little fire hydrant D tackle they have, who's like 5'6", 290, but you can't move them. They're really good on the defensive side of the ball. So I'll take Longview, and it'll be because of their defense. Their defense is really, really good.
Yeah, I want to change my pick.
Hey man, never count out a man named Willie Nelson, man. I'm telling you, he's great.
Right.
Hey, Willie Nelson, you great. And whatever you do, I don't care what you do.
Listen, because he's gonna keep it high as hell.
He gonna keep it high.
No doubt.
Yeah, he's a gambler.
What you got? What you got, Motis?
Hey, Willow, where you have got to talk to bro. They got the worst uniforms in the city of Frisco. The color scheme is horrible. I mean, just trash out, bro. The most intriguing thing about this game is, are y'all gonna pick this logo? This logo? Or are y'all gonna pick this? Y'all vote in there. Which one is the best food supplier in Dallas right here? We're going Wingman from the Lobos, or we're going with my man from DeSoto? Because I cannot stand them uniforms at Reedy. Nah, I'm going with Loboland.
They like the Hawaii college uniforms.
Bro, they ugly, bro. Like green and silver, gray. It's just a whole
like Hawaii,
screen.
I think that's how they win so many games.
I think Frisco's got the ugliest uniforms.
Yeah, I'm with D. Frisco uniforms is ugly.
That is just blue
Those
and yellow.
Ugly. Yes, they're ugly.
Yeah, that's your traditional generic team colors from the 70s. But
what's Frisco?
All right, so we going
Frisco's blue and gold.
Oh, amazing blue.
They are ugly.
No, not. It's like royal blue. It's like a royal.
They
blue.
royal. Oh, they like
it's just
old
ugly.
Ram.
It ain't even gold. It's like this yellow kind of mustard stain looking thing.
Yeah,
they look kind of like
it's royal blue and okay, that's
they look kind of like Corsicana.
Who used to be like San Diego Chargers old uniform?
No, it's darker blue.
Something like that.
Just Google it.
Anyway,
kind of like the Rams are.
Just Google them.
Hey, Pat.
It really looks like Colorado State. It looks nice.
Hey, Pat, if I even get to this game, please tell me you got that video.
What video?
Oh, man.
Oh, you didn't get it with the
coach video.
Oh.
Well, who?
Man.
He basically
ain't nobody saying that. That's called.
We did say
it. That's called pre-production eating.
No, you have. No, it was in
nobody
the group chat. You just don't never take it.
It's in the group chat.
Look, y'all got to sit there. Bro, wait a minute. Y'all know how many thousands of group chats up in there? Y'all chat like.
Okay, well, we ain't gonna worry about it. We good. We don't want everybody to fall asleep. We good. You didn't get it, but it was funny.
You have to see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got the big game of the week. We calling this the, ready for it? Bully Bowl. Bully Ball Bowl. Last year, Melissa made a bully ball comment and got bullied. So let's see what this year brings. We got number one game. Melissa, who was the number one team in the state all the way up to 2 weeks ago when Lovejoy blasted them, 10-1, versus a Dallas South Oak Clip team who's 9-2 and only lost to Powerhouse Duncanville and Powerhouse DeSoto. So with that being said, I'll make this very, very simple. There will be a bully in this game. And that bully will be the same bully it's been for the last 2 years. But this time, they don't just bully them. They blank them. I got South Oak Cliff winning this game with no points given up. What you got, Diggs?
My man, Swaggy over there. I like South Oak Cliff. I've never been a believer of Melissa this year. I thought Melissa was a good football team. I think our friends at the over at Steps organization probably put a big target on them, calling them number 1 in the state. And I think, to be the man, you got to beat the man. And South Oak Cliff, you got to stick with the big guns over there. And the way that Melissa just came out so flat against Lovejoy, just basically laying down for them, and I have no confidence in them in this game. I think South Oak Cliff wins by 21. I think Melissa will score a point or two, but I think South Oak Cliff takes care of business by 3 tutties.
Go Teasy.
3.
Man, hey, the picture says we're going SOC.
J-Mac.
Man, that picture Todd looks scary, don't it?
It do. It do.
Hey, that's a bully ball picture right there.
That's bully ball.
Right.
That's bully ball right there. That's taking people lunch money ball. That picture right there. Todd took some folks lunch money at Lincoln back in the day, man. You can't convince me otherwise. I'll tell you right now. Todd have taken some people lunch money. But speaking of that, he gonna pat. He definitely patting the pockets of Melissa down come Saturday night. Melissa, that coach, I wish he would have played it, but that coach talking about what he gonna do in the 3rd round, 4th round.
Oh my God.
I'm like, dude, you just totally just forgot you got to take your ass whooping Saturday. But that's okay, because you're gonna get reminded come Saturday.
You know the funny thing about that, when I watched that video, you would think the bully ball coming was something last year, but for a coach to go on there and say, "Oh yeah, in the 3rd round we gonna wait a minute, and we in the 2nd, and you playing a defending state champion, 2-time champion, and you already saying, oh, 3rd round we gonna get Lovejoy again." Disrespect.
Yeah, he was this.
And with that being said, what you got for me, Willow?
Well, listen, I'm never gonna go against a guy who was raised that grew up in Bonton. So it made it out.
Criminal record free. I ain't bad. I ain't bad.
Without a stain on him. So.
Without a stain on him. College degree. Oh yeah, we ain't bad.
Hey,
got to take the cap on that.
Yeah, I'm going with Bonton all day, baby. Give me Bonton Tide.
See, I lost Kel. Who I leave out? Did I got to get you Diggs?
I think Step. Have you picked
It's
yet?
Step. I see you. I got to be laughing so hard. What you got? Break it down.
I think Melissa's front 7 is really good, and it's going to keep them in this game. I do like the linebacker Wilson and the D lineman Smith. Those are really good players. Melissa's got a good front 7. It kept them in the game against Lovejoy for a while. I think it'll keep them in the game against Sock for a while. But eventually, I think their defense is going to get worn out because I just don't see Melissa's offense being able to consistently move the football against Sock unless they completely do a 180 from what I saw 2 weeks ago. Because I was very high on Melissa preseason. I think the issue for me with Melissa was I think in week 1 they might have been the number 1 team in the state, but I don't think they've improved as the year has gone along, and maybe they've even regressed a little bit. And I think teams around them have gotten better as the year's gone along and past them. So I think Sock wins. I don't think it'll be like a real blowout or a thing of beauty. I think it might be 28-13, that kind of win for South Oak Cliff. Melissa's got a good defense. It'll keep them in it, but eventually South Oak Cliff will wear them out late.
So I'm the only one pick. 28-0. Oh, wow.
I mean, I think Melissa will score. I don't think Sock's going to shut him out, but I just don't see Melissa's offense being able to generate enough to beat Sock. Just my take.
Yeah. I think Lovejoy is going to be
guys.
Sock.
Okay. All right, guys. So before we get out of here, Matt, I want y'all to tell me who has an opportunity to be Lemon Booty of the week in the playoffs.
Uh-oh. The first round?
The first round or this week?
No, this round.
Oh. I mean, I think we know who was Lemon Booty in the first round for sure.
Timberview?
Yeah, or Louisville, one of the two.
Both.
I think, and they're playing really good football right now, but I'm a little bit worried about Denton Ryan's matchup with Abilene. Just keep an eye on that game. Abilene is really good. Like, I know, J-Mac, you're not a big West Texas football guy, but do we recall what Abilene did to Red Oak last year in the second round?
Yeah.
So Abilene's really good. They are really good. I mean, I'm just going to say that. They got some dudes who can play. Keep an eye on that game. I think it's going to be on Bally Sports. That's going to be the Friday night game on Bally, too. So just keep an eye on that. Abilene and Crowley. Abilene and Denton Ryan playing in Crowley.
I'd say the team to keep an eye on to potential Lemon Booty is Prosper. I watched them beat the heck out of Plano East, but Plano East with a QB3 was running 5-6 yards of play on them. Lake Highlands can move the ball. Deontay Dean is real. I think Prosper has a real good chance to lose, and if not this week, it's definitely next week against North Crowley.
Oh,
woo! Man, yeah. Hey, we got some intriguing matchups coming up out of week 2. We appreciate you guys jumping on. Matt and Matt's Professor, thank you for coming out here, man, and showing out like you do. Dub episode 66 is in the books, man. I also want to shout out to Mark. Went on his podcast today to talk about the Dub a little bit on the Mark podcast. Shout out to him and his staff, man. They were freaking awesome. We got to bring the whole Dub to that podcast one day if everybody can get off of work early because they started their podcast at 11 in the morning. But other than that, episode 66 is in the books, and we're gonna take it out like how we gonna take it out like this. Let's go. Dub salute.
I'm from Funky Town. I'm from Funky Town. I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm from Oak Cliff. I'm from Funky Town. I'm from Funky Town. I'm from Oak Cliff.
Tell them where I'm from. Yeah, we want this work and we don't care. If it ain't real, I won't. I'm Rick Flair with the loan. Shaking it. When it comes to the money, I'm making it. In the city I'm from, every step as they come, I'm keeping it real, no faking it. I'm from the cliff. At the end of the day, ain't who get that, I'm 214. 817, I'm repping it. Big shoes to feel, I step in it. I'ma keep it crunk whenever I rap through the funk, so strong, I'm flexing it. Up in the pump, we throw out. Anything that I'm on, it's no salt. Put the ball in my hand, I go out. If it's good, then you might as well go out. Jumping, I clean like a model. I'm clean at the Dion in Colorado. Mashing the glass on the throttle. I'm leaving a broke cause I got $1. Rocking the willow because I'm tough. Everybody be tripping because I'm rough. All the fans will be cheering and then I